Whispers of the Village, Episode 5, The Forbidden Fruit. The night was cool in Dantalle village, but Bello's heart was restless. He sat on a wooden stool outside, staring at Amina, who was happily cracking cola nuts and eating fruits. She smiled with satisfaction, licking the juice from her fingers. Bello, on the other hand, could not stop thinking. Nafisa. She is calm, respectful, even beautiful, he thought. He shook his head quickly, slapping his thigh. God forbid! I must not think like this. The next morning at the village stream, Amina overheard two women whispering. That Nafisa, she is always smiling at Bello. Didn't you see the fruits he brought home? Trouble will soon scatter their marriage. Amina's blood boiled. She stormed home, eyes blazing. Amina said, Bello, so this is why you didn't complain about the fruits? Tell me the truth. Who gave us that fruit? Bello, startled. Amina, why are you shouting? Must everything turn to fight? It was from someone who wanted to help. Amina, snapping, said, Someone? Or Nafisa? Bello, I swear, if you lie to me again, I will pack my things and go back to my father's house. Neighbors peeked over the fence, giggling. By nightfall, their quarrel was louder than the croaking frogs. Amina shouted, Bello shouted back. Neighbors gathered again outside the fence, enjoying the free drama. Amina said, I can't trust you anymore, Bello. Every day, new problem. Bello also said, and I am tired of your wahala, Amina. You suspect even your own shadow. From outside the fence, one villager muttered, Ehen, Bello and Amina don't start episode 5 of their marriage movie. Everybody burst into laughter. The next day, Bello sat with his friend Musa under a mango tree. Musa said, My brother, let me tell you the truth. Better marry Nafisa as second wife. She gets sense past Amina. At least you go see peace for house. Bello, furious, said to Musa, Are you mad? You want me to add petrol to this fire? Leave here before I stone you with mango? Meanwhile, Amina was at the well with her friend Zainab. My sister, once a man start collecting gifts from another woman, na cheating be that. Leave him before he disgrace you. Amina, nodding. Maybe you're right. I can't die in this marriage. Later in the market, Nafisa bought yam and vegetables. Two old women whispered loudly, See her, she is cooking for Bello again. If Amina is not careful, Nafisa will enter that house smoothly. Nafisa ignored them, but the gossip spread like wildfire. That evening, Amina ran to her parents' house. Father, Bello is now collecting gifts from women. Tomorrow, it may be another wife. The yam seller proudly said, Didn't I tell you? He is too poor to keep you happy. Now see, this marriage will not last if Bello continues like this. At the same time, Bello narrated everything to his parents. Bello's father, wise old man, said, Son, be careful. Even a smile can be misinterpreted in this village. Distance yourself from Nafisa before your marriage burns to ashes. At school, Bello entered the classroom with his books. Students giggled, Teacher Bello's wife is fighting again because of one fine woman. Bello dropped the chalk, sighed deeply, and muttered, Even children now know my problems. The fire exploded again when Amina met Nafisa in the market. Amina, shouting, "Leave my husband alone, you home destroyer." Nafisa, calmly, said, "I only gave fruits to help, not to marry your husband." Villagers gathered, laughing and clapping like it was a wrestling match. That night, Bello sat outside, confused. Bello, thinking, "Amina shouts too much, but Nafisa, she is calm, respectful, peaceful. Sometimes I wonder." He shook his head again, but the thought did not leave. Both families gathered in Amina's father's compound. Amina's father proudly said, "Bello, swear before us all that you have nothing with Nafisa." Bello, angry, shouted, "I am tired. If you all won't trust me, then maybe this marriage should end." They called Nafisa. She stood calmly, her beauty glowing under the evening sun. "I helped Bello out of kindness, not love. But if he was free, I would marry him without delay." A heavy silence fell. Amina screamed, threw her wrapper on the ground. In anger, she said, "This marriage is over." Villagers outside shouted, "Ah!" Trouble has entered Bello's house again. To be continued. Take home messages. 1. Do not compare your partner with outsiders. Trust is the foundation of marriage. 2. Investigate issues carefully before taking sides. 3. Gossip is poison that can destroy homes. 4. Not every advice is good. Bad advice can scatter families.